Hello, my name is Brianna Jackson, and I'm here to complete my oral competency for the skeletal system. All right, so here in the front we have the frontal bone, we have the parietal bone. There's two, one on each side of the skull, temporal bone, one on each side, and then one occipital bone. Here we have the nasal bone, we have the vomer, we have the inferior nasal concave, we have the sphenoid, we have the maxilla, the zygomatic bones, the mandible, and we have the lacrimal bones. Here we have the ethmoid bone, and then at the that very small bone there is the palatine bone. Here we have the hyoid bone. These are larger views of it, but this is where it is located, that very small bone there. Here we have the clavicle, which is your collarbone. There's one on each side of the body. This is the anterior view of the scapula, one on each side of the body as well. Here we have the chest bones. In the middle, we have the sternum. On each side, you have the 12 ribs that make up the rib cage, starting at the top, 1 through 10 on down, and then 11 and 12 there. Same on each side. Here we have the vertebrae. It's split into three major parts. At the top, you have the cervical vertebrae, which consists of 7 bones. In the middle, the intermediate part of the vertebrae is the thoracic vertebrae, which consists of 12 bones. Inferior to that would be the lumbar vertebrae, which consists of 5 bones. At the bottom there is the sacral vertebrae, and at the very, very bottom is the coccygeal vertebrae. Here are the bones in the arm. At the top is the humerus bone. Down here is the radius on the same side as the thumb, and then on the opposite side is the ulna. Here we have the bones of the hand. At the top here are our carpal bones. These bones here will be the metacarpals, and then down here are the phalanges. All right, starting from here, this is the trapezium. This is the trapezoid, the capitate, and the hamate. Down here we have the pisiform. We have the triquetrum bone right there. Then above that is the lunate bone, and above that would be the scaphoid bone. So those are your carpal bones on each side, which are your wrist bones. Then here are the metacarpal bones. Down here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 proximal phalanges, 1, 2, 3, 4 intermediate phalanges, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 distal phalanges. Here we have the pelvic bones. In this portion here, we would classify that as the hip bone. This part here is the ilium. These portions here are the ischium, and this part here is the pubis. Here we have the bones of the leg. The thigh bone would be the femur. The shin bone would be the tibia. Posterior would be the fibula, and then you have the patella. Here we have the bones of the foot. At the top here are the tarsal bones. Then you have your metatarsals and your phalanges. At the top is the calcaneus, the tarsal bone, the navicular, the cuboidal, the lateral cuneiform, intermediate cuneiform, and the medial cuneiform. The metatarsal bones here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 proximal phalanges, one, two, three, four intermediate phalanges, and then one, two, three, four, five distal phalanges. And that's it. Thank you.